Many cruel monsters and twisted fiends lurk in the forests and barrows of the old world. If left unchallenged, they would quickly overrun the peaceful settlements of the Empire and Bretonnia. Fortunately, there are those who would fight these creatures to their last breath. One such regiment of men is known as Sigmar's Sons, a group of swordsmen of the Empire, renowned for their insane courage. Hailing from the province of Tabakland, the Sigmar Sons were not always known by their pious name. They were originally called the Red Maskers. It was only during Volkmar the Grim's crusade against the northern barbarians in 2521 of the imperial calendar that the regiment of swordsmen received their current name. Their bravery in the face of the northern terrors and refusal to retreat when lesser men would have done so impressed even the Grand Theogonist. He re-christened them as Sigmar's Sons in honor of their courage, for only a true child of Sigmar could fight with their conviction. Since that day, the unit has taken to tattooing the Hammer of Sigmar upon their chest. Some particularly devout members even tattoo scenes of Sigmar's life upon their bodies, in the hope that it will lend them good fortune and strength in battle. While they're as skilled as any knight, the Sigmar Sons' true strength is in their unwavering faith and courage. This gives them the strength to fight against their opponents without mercy, their righteous hatred empowering every sword blow. So strong is their conviction that even Volkmar the Grim's spirit can be lifted by their presence. Though they acquired their name in one of the many wars against Chaos to the north, the Sigmar Sons' most famous campaign occurred against the undead monstrosities of Sylvania. Late in the year of 2522, Volkmar the Grim led a crusade into that dread realm in pursuit of the vampire count Manfred von Karstein, last of the von Karstein bloodline. Sigmar's sons accompanied the Grand Theogonist on his crusade, as their faith would be useful in that god-forsaken realm. They spent the first part of the crusade under the command of the witch hunter Albrecht von Corden as he pursued the necromancer Helman Gorst, a servant of Manfred. The fell sorcerer was brought to battle at Konigstein Tower, where Sigmar's sons fought against not only the corpse-cart riding necromancer, but also his army of ghouls, direwolves, and skeletons. Their heroic efforts forced Gorst to retreat back to his master. After this, Sigmar's sons continued to be a valued part of Volkmar's crusade, valiantly holding the line at the disastrous Battle of Schwarzhofen and distinguishing themselves at the Battle of Castle Sterneist. Still, if Balthasar Gelt had not performed a great ritual to liberate the trapped holy symbols of Sylvania at the climax of that battle, all of the Sigmar sons' bravery might have not been enough. As it was, the Gold Wizard's incantation proved to be enough to give the defenders the strength they needed to finish their grim task, reducing their undead foes to little more than ruined flesh and broken bones. Little is known of Sigmar's sons after Volkmar's crusade into Sylvania came to an end with the disappearance of its leader. Perhaps they stayed in the cursed province, looking for the Grand Theogonist, even as Sylvania became increasingly bound to the wind of Shyish as Nagash woke once more. Maybe they returned to Tabakland, reinforcing their home province's might as beastmen and the warriors of chaos marched through its dark forests. No matter where they went, however, there is no doubt that the Sigmar sons failed to survive the end times. Similarly, there is no doubt that no matter where they made their last stand, they fought to the last breath and made their enemies pay dearly. In Total War Warhammer, Sigmar's Sons are a regiment of renown in the Empire roster. They're a unit of rank 9 swordsmen with the Unbreakable trait, slightly more hit points, 2 more weapon strength, and 6 more charge bonus than a regular rank 9 swordsman. They cost about 100 gold more than a regular rank 9 swordsman and 300 more gold than swordsmen with no experience chevrons. They act as excellent shields for a fragile gun line, as their Unbreakable status makes them difficult to get past. So this was the first video in a chain of videos that I want to make about Regiments of Renown. We're going to start with the Empire and Vampire counts because I have easy access to the books that detail their Regiments of Renown. But I hope that this was informative for you guys. Yeah, this is all there is about the Sigmar Sons. And I think next on the list, I'll be working on the Silver Bullets, because I really like the Empire roster. And then after that, we'll go from there. If anybody wants, if anybody's around to comment, I'll totally take requests for who you want to have covered after the Silver Bullets. As it stands, Sigmar be with you. This is Sigmar's Chosen, signing off for now.